The Rev Dr Sandy Seaton-Todd is a preacher, teacher, mother of 5, and the pastor of the Church of the Western Reserve in Pepper Pike, Ohio. Her sermons cover a range of topics determined by the lectionary. These videos are short excerpts of one of her recent sermons.
So the Apostle Paul says this, and this is what I want you to remember. I want you to know 2 things from this message, this teaching today. Be light and have hope. Be light and have hope. So both come from this. The Apostle Paul says, when we suffer, it's okay. Because suffering produces endurance. Betsy's translation said perseverance. But whatever word is best for you. The New Revised Standard Version that I use says endurance. But we all suffer. Some of us are more stoic than others, so some people pretend we don't suffer. But we all suffer. The human condition, like the Buddhists say, is suffering. Life is really hard at times. But our faith and our attitude make all the difference in the world. So the Apostle Paul says suffering comes to all of us. But don't despair, because suffering produces endurance. Keep going. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Keep believing all shall be well. Suffering produces endurance if we can keep going. And sometimes we feel like we can't. Sometimes we feel like we're on the edge and we're overwhelmed. I got a phone call the other night, someone sobbing on the other end. She said, I can't do it anymore. I can't. She said, I can't. I just can't carry on. And here she was 2 nights before Father's Day, and the father of her family had left. She said, I can't do it. I don't even know how to get out of bed anymore. I don't know how to carry on. I don't have a reason to carry on. But here's Paul saying, yes, because if you can just endure, and sometimes enduring means lying in bed, sleeping, resting, renewing. Sometimes it means looking at that sunset, that fireball. Sometimes it means believing when you can't seem to even know why. But suffering produces endurance, Paul says, and endurance produces character. Character becomes who we are. And character produces hope. And hope does not disappoint us. Did you know that the one thing, in addition to oxygen and water, that no one can live without is hope? If we lose hope, we lose ourselves. Which is why Paul says you're going to suffer. But it's going to enable you to endure and to have character. And that's going to give you hope. So anything we face ever again, we made it then, we can make it another time. Have hope. Be light. Know that we're called to be light. And all we have to do to be light is to have that hope.